Albuquerque Florist is the proud Set Flowers sponsor for New Mexico Living.
Getting his stability back when David noticed that he was needing the assistance of a cane to get around, he quickly realized that is not how he wanted to live, and he took action to find help.
Yeah, which landed him at Albuquerque Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine in the care of Dr. Andrea Brogdon. Now, I had the chance to speak with Dr. Brogdon and David about how her clinic is helping give people their lives back. Take a look. We're back out here at Albuquerque Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine talking to Dr. Andrea Brogdon just about her practice and what made her want to get into acupuncture. Doctor, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. Talk to me about what made you want to become an acupuncturist.
So it's not the normal job, right? Nobody just goes to school and thinks that they're going to be an acupuncturist. Now, I started at a young age where doctors were doing a lot of the medication stacking. You know, it was you get a medication for one issue, it starts another issue, so you get another medication for that, and then sometimes it can be, you know, constant.
Yeah.
So I was young, started off with antibiotics, started having a lot of issues, then they wanted to prescribe hormone therapy. I got to a point where I was like, wait a second, this just doesn't make any sense. I had gone through a health bout where they did all the tests, they told me, I'm not too sure what's going on, but we want to start you on hormone therapy, and it just didn't make any sense to me, and I'm glad that I said no at the time. So I was applying for med schools during that time. I wanted to become a Western medical doctor, and I had already done my undergrad. When I finished my undergrad and I had already kind of decided, you know, this is just not what I want to do. I don't want to prescribe a medication. I want to do more for the people I'm trying to help. Took a while. I had my son shortly afterwards, and this is where I really started to come to finding alternative medicines. I didn't know what I was going to do. I had my son, and I had just this persistent low back pain. I thought that you just have back pain. You have a baby and you have back pain, and that's just the way it goes. I was in pain sitting, I was in pain standing, I was in pain exercising, you name it. And I just kind of chalked it up to that's the way it's going to be. Until one day I was stretching and I heard a pop. And my husband literally had to scoop me off the floor. I could not get up. I couldn't stand up straight, and he had to scoop me off the floor and put me in bed. So I went from being an active young mom to not even being able to carry my son. And it was terrifying because I didn't know, is just this the way that it's going to be for the rest of my life? I didn't know what was going to happen. So I did get some physical therapy. It really helped me to get back to walking normally, to being relatively functional, but I was still in pain. And in the back of my mind, I just kept thinking, when's the next time that I'm going to have one of those flare-ups to where I can't walk, I can't hold my son, I can't function as a mom. So that led me to finding something different. So I ended up finding an acupuncturist. I had never tried acupuncture. I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. But I tried it, and I'm so glad I did, because really the rest is history. And one of the things that I'm so grateful for is that I never stopped searching. I could have been an absolute mess by now with hormone therapy. I don't know where I'd be. I never stopped searching, and my patients do the same, and I'm glad that they never do.
Absolutely amazing story. And Dr. Brogdon has a slew of patients who have had their lives changed thanks to the work that she's doing. Take a look. Well, David, we're here at Albuquerque Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine. I want to talk to you about what you were dealing with in life that made you come here.
I have peripheral neuropathy that's idiopathic, and had all kinds of problems walking, and that's I've tried several different things that didn't work.
So you come to Albuquerque Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine. The things you were trying, they weren't working. You come here. Can you talk to me about what life has been like since you started coming here? Has things changed for you?
Yes. Yeah, when I first came here, I was on a walker. Now, I can walk short distances without help. Dr. Brogdon, she's really a no-nonsense kind of person. She let me know what she planned to do, what my expectations were. Well, I've already recommended people to come here who had different nerve problems.
Yeah, we've been doing these testimonial pieces for a couple of years now, and each one is just really encouraging. When you hear how Dr. Brogdon is able to help give these patients their hope and their lives back.
Yeah, it's super important, guys. If you or someone you love is suffering from chronic pain or neuropathy, something along those lines, give Albuquerque Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine a call and schedule a consultation today. To watch David's story, again, you can head on over to krqe.com, click on that New Mexico Living tab. Stay with us because we will be right back.